View. Today we are in Dubai in Business Bay, as you can see, with the tallest tower in the world, Burj Khalifa, with 828 meters. But we're actually here because of the car, the Renault Safrane. Today we have the top range edition, the LE version, which comes with a V6 engine, and I'll give you all the details in a moment. So the Safrane in Dubai comes with 3 different engine choices and a few different trim levels. You can have it with a 2-liter engine with 141 horsepower, a 2.5-liter engine with 177 horsepower, and the top range, the V6 here, with 237 horsepower. The power in this V6 you have at 6,000 RPM and a maximum Newton meter of 330 Newton meter at 4,200 RPM. Alright, so the Safrane in the top range LE edition comes with 18-inch alloys, big xenon headlights with the bending lights. You have full leather interior, 6-speed automatic, cruise control with speed limiter. You have a Bose sound system with 10 speakers. This one comes with navigation that's a bit more expensive than the 105,000 I told you about. Panoramic sunroof, it has blind spot warning, 6 airbag, ESP, ASR, ABS obviously. 3-zone AC, not only in the front separate, but you have one for the back as well. You have electronic parking brake. However, I don't quite understand why you don't have an auto hold function, which would be the logical choice of having one of these. One really great feature is you have a perfume diffuser or perfume ionizer, whatever they call it, where you basically can open this little cartridge and you can refill these things. Basically what it does is you have a really nice smell in the car between 2 different fragrances, which changes, and if you don't want to have it, you just turn it off. It's a really great function, rather than having a little tree hanging onto your side mirror. Regarding the mirror, you have it's getting dark by itself if you have the light coming in, so it has a sensor. You have the power folding mirrors, obviously. On the back side, you will see you have the net for the sun protection, as well as in back, however they're manual. And regarding the space, as you can see, 184 in size. I have sufficient headroom. I have a lot of space in the front as well. I have enough of storage capacity. You can put small bottles on the side. You have 2 cup holders here, and you have quite a lot of space in the glove box as well. So let's hop back in the back, and I'll tell you how much space we have there. So how much space do we have in the back in the Safrane? As you can see, I'm 184. I'm kind of touching the ceiling, not yet, but however it's still comfortable. I have sufficient leg room, which good thing is that you have this cover in the back, which basically doesn't allow you to push into the back of the driver. You have pockets on left and right. Then you have the armrest with the 2 cup holders. However, you cannot open to the back, so you cannot get something through in the back. What good thing is it has 2 isofix, obviously for the kids, and has 3 headrests. We have some space on the left, and as I mentioned, this one has 3-zone automatic air conditioning, so you can basically increase the temperature in the back as well separately. You have a little space over here, and you have a 12-volt power socket as well. So let me show you the boot, and then we're going to take it for a ride. Okay, so regarding the boot of the Safrane, let's open it up. And while we're opening, you can see there's the back camera for the reversing, including the parking sensors you can see in the front and the back there as well. Boot size, I'm sorry to say I can't tell you exactly how many liters you can fit. However, I took it yesterday with 4 friends, and we did week shopping for all of us, and it all fitted in the trunk. It's quite big, I have to say. Good thing is the hinges are protected on the side, so they don't go into the luggage if you have something there. And you can fold the back seats in 60 and 40 split. Alright, so let's go on the road and I'll tell you how it drives. Alright, so how does the Safrane drive? Let's just get into the traffic. I prefer the 3.5 liter obviously over the smaller engines because it has much more power, 237 horsepower. However, what I have to say is, even though the engine is 3.5 liter in size and capacity, it doesn't feel as powerful as it is on the paper. It goes quick. It's 8.4 seconds to 100. Sorry, let's close the roof. 8.4 seconds to 100, and top speed is 234 kilometers an hour. Fuel consumption, I have approximately 13.3 liters on 100 kilometers since I was driving it. However, the pickup is not as fast as I would expect it to be from an engine this size. It is really more of a cruiser and long distance driving car rather than a sports car. Obviously, it is not a turbo engine, it's a normal engine without any compressor or turbo. However, it's super comfortable. It's really nice to drive, especially if you're driving a longer way. It has a lot of comfort in it. The seats are not too soft, not too hard, which is a good thing. And it has a lot of safety features, as I mentioned to you already. One really annoying thing, I'm sorry to say, is this center console, which I don't know, I can't really show it to you, but it's making this noise all the time, especially if you drive. Now, you see, when I'm supposed to show it in front of the camera, it doesn't really work. I mean, maybe you're going to hear it out as well. But this is really annoying. This was really freaking me out the entire few days when I had this car. As I said, I love this fragrance thing that basically sprays through the ventilation, the smell. A few things I forgot to mention is actually the navigation is a touchscreen sensor. It has a reverse camera, as I mentioned. However, the seats are electric on both sides. And this driver's seat has a massage function as well. So you have like 3 different zones in the seat that basically go up and down, and basically it's like pushing into your back, which is really nice. Not quite sure if you can save the spa treatment with it, but it is a nice feature to have. They're both heated as well, the front seats, which is a good thing. This center console thing, I found it a bit confusing and not as easy. The knob is a little bit small in my opinion. It could be a bit bigger. However, I know it from BMW, where you have it's a bit easier to use and more user-friendly, I would say. As I said, space-wise, it's really a lot of space. Engine-wise, as I said, I recommend the bigger one. Though if you don't have the money, you get the smaller engine for a bit more than 65,000 already, the 2-liter. I think it's a good bargain. I mean, it's a good deal. This one, the 3.5, yes, as I mentioned, quite a lot of power, but doesn't have the pickup I would expect from a car with this engine capacity. So, if you like this video, please share, like on the bottom, give comments, ask any questions if you have, and thank you very much for Ray-Ban Automobiles Renault Dubai for providing this car. See you next time. Cheers, bye.